I'm Windel. I am an author of 21 books, 16 fiction and 5 nonfiction. Today we'll be talking about writing the true life title. Think 4 points. The first one is gathering your material. Interviews. If you are going to be interviewing, think of 20 to 30 hours of interviews for a 50,000 word book. If you are writing your own story and you have a hard time getting words on paper, consider simply telling your story to someone, letting them record it, and again, you will have that material. Think 2 things. One, think stories. What are the stories that are constantly told about the story or person you are writing about? And the other is think themes. If you listen, by the time you finish interviews, you will always find a theme coming through. One of the titles I wrote, All Saints, the story is about a dying church and a boy soldier who prays to God to beg for the privilege of stopping killing. The theme, community in Christ. So think themes. So number 1, gathering your information. The second point, research. Once you've done the interviews, you will need to do research to fill in the background of the events and the place that you're writing about. So gathering information. And number 2 is organizing your story. How do you organize your material? Always come in at a point of crisis or excitement. In All Saints, again, we started out with the story of a boy soldier in the middle of battle praying to God. Hope Underground, a book that I wrote about the Chilean miner collapse and rescue in 2010. Crisis, that moment of the mine collapsing. Start at a point of crisis and then simply go back and tell the story chronologically, telling each of your scenes and then weaving them together with your background material. Point number 3, writing a compelling story. Think of just 2 things. The first is to write your story as scenes, as though you were writing a novel. Dialogue, plot, description. The second, just think of the 6 senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and for a writer, the most important sense, which is emotion. And then finally, number 4, ending your story. Don't leave your reader hanging. Always end up with an epilogue that tells where the story is today and bring it back to the theme that you've started the story with. So think of those 4 points: gathering your material, organizing your story, writing the story, and then ending well.